to do things a little bit different today. Number one, I look more fabulous on here if you're watching the video because I got a brand new camera and I am like obsessed with it. So if I'm looking at weird spots, if you're watching this on video, I'm adjusting. You guys, it's so great to be here today. So Nicole and I did something super fun for today's podcast, and we wanted to do a couple quick fire questions individually record so you guys could get to know us a little bit more and just for fun. You know what? Sometimes we have something really amazing and thoughtful and wonderful to say, and other times we are just silly and fun and just regular everyday people, everyday moms and wives and entrepreneurs. And so we thought this would be a really fun way for you guys to get to know us a little bit more. So Nicole actually sent over some questions to me that I'm going to answer live here today. And then I sent her some questions. So she'll be doing a recording also, and we'll be posting that too. If you're brand new to our community, connect with us on Instagram at Come Sit With Us Podcast. That's where we spend the majority of our time interacting with you guys. And we are going to be uploading and dropping and putting some really cool stuff on Instagram pertaining to this podcast. This podcast, Come Sit With Us, was put together by Nicole and I for one simple reason, or a few reasons, but one main reason was that we believe in the power of people. We believe in the power of stories and our voices and our words and just how far they can carry us. We've met some really amazing people throughout the world, on the internet and through different podcasts. And we thought, what better way than to create a place for people to come and to share their lives as women, as moms, as entrepreneurs, as just someone showing up in this world their best self every single day. All right, so I have my questions and I'm just going to surefire, I'm going to spit them out here because this is the best way. All right, if you could live anywhere, let's see, where would I live? Italy. I would definitely live in Italy. My favorite family vacation. We traveled not last summer, but the summer before to 16 states throughout the United States. And it was a whole family thing. I did a national book tour and we did vacation at the same time. That to this date has probably been our most fun family vacation. What makes you angry? Oh my gosh, man. You know what? When my kids show like little to no respect for something or someone, or when I'm really big on like the manners thing, I'm really big on, being polite to people, that kind of, that probably irritates me the most. It's like when I'm shopping or I'm somewhere and I see someone being super rude to someone in a service-based or product-based industry, I can't handle it. It just super irritates me. Driving, I'm not so bad. Sometimes I'll get a little irritated, but mostly it's like the customer service thing. And I think that's because I worked in customer service. We all have, like, majority of us have dealt with people to some aspect or another. And I think when people are being rude, that drives me crazy. So that's what that fires me up a lot. What motivates you to work hard? Oh, well, my family, my kids. I think for me, what fires me up every day is the fact, like, I've spent a lot of time on my purpose. I've spent a lot of time on determining why I'm here on earth. I spent a lot of time praying and asking God, like, what are you trying to do with me here? And I think for me, it's just making a global impact on women's lives. It's showing that women can make huge, big money and do wonderful things with it. It's showing how great it feels to have a wonderful relationship or multiple relationship friendships in your life. Mindset. I love the digital product space, so showing others how to do that too. So I think when it comes to my big grand purpose, it's serving and contribution. Like that's the things that get me fired up. On my worst day, or the day where I feel the crappiest, when I go out and find a way to serve another person, all of a sudden it changes everything for me. So that was a long answer to it. Last movie that I loved. Ooh, Last movie. You know what? I usually don't watch a ton of movies, but we have been watching a few on Netflix. I love all the like chick flick romantic Netflix movies, but if it was like an inspirational, Father Stew. I just saw that on Netflix and I thought that was absolutely amazing. I don't care who you are. If you watched that, you were fired up afterward. If I had one meal for the rest of my life, God, this is so funny. If I had one meal for the rest of my life, tacos, definitely tacos. There's like no question about it. It used to be pizza, but that was before like I had ever experienced a street taco. And so, yeah, no, definitely tacos. All right. If I had what would I prefer, winning the lottery or my perfect job? Well, I mean, to me, the perfect job would be, yeah, it would have to be my perfect job. I've had both. I've had money and I've also had that passion for something that I loved doing. And so for me, that passion, that sparks everything. That sparked more money in my life than anything. There's been points in my life where I've done stuff just because I was doing it for money and there was like no fulfillment in it. And so for me, I'm just the type of person that I'm all in when I'm super passionate and excited. So it would definitely have to be something purpose-based. Oh, I don't want to answer this one. How many pairs of shoes do you have? A lot. And a lot of them that I don't even wear. Okay, I'm going to be real right now. When it comes to shoes, I have probably 25 pair of like super high heels. God knows I'm never going to wear those. But like looking at them in the closet makes me feel like excited and empowered that maybe someday for like maybe an hour and a half, when I go somewhere super nice, that I'll pop those back. But if I'm being honest, most of them I've had for a long time. And I think I call them like just pieces of art in the closet because they don't get a lot of use. They just get a lot of like looks. All right. So Nicole, you're so funny with these questions. Okay. Intelligence, if you had to choose intelligence or good looks, I'm definitely going to choose intelligence. I spent a good portion of my life in the beauty and wellness industry for 20 plus years. And so I had the opportunity to be around some major, beautiful people, which is awesome. But I've also learned that you can take someone who may be considered average or everyday and make them look completely stunning and gorgeous. So to me, the inside and your level of intelligence is so much hotter and more attractive than any type of hair color, lash extension, or lipstick that you're going to wear. Do I collect anything? What do I collect? Oh yeah. So I collect journals. I have a ton of journals. I have this obsession with like writing things down and having a book or a journal for everything in my life. So yeah, I do. I'm not a huge kind of like item person. I would prefer more minimal items, but I do have a ton of journals, like a lot, like probably 4 boxes worth. What fashion comeback do I want to come back? Okay, super silly, but I am like obsessed with the like off the shoulder shirts. Like I don't even care that they're out of fashion. I don't even know if they're in fashion right now, but I like love them. And I will take any t-shirt and cut the heck out of it. I don't know. There's something about the off the shoulder thing that just like jazzes me up. And then, okay, so my first job. What was my first job? Oh, I worked at a it was a place called the Country Kitchen, and I was a busser. And I think I was 13. My first job was, my first job was babysitting when I was like 11 and 12. And then my first official job, like W-2, all that thing, was when I was 13. And I actually remember how much I made. I made $3.75 an hour. That's how old I am. Oh my gosh. And then what did you say you would be when you grew up? This is the last question. So forever, when I was a little kid, I said that I wanted to be Tina Turner because I just thought she was the coolest, hottest, most amazing thing ever. And then as I got older, I would constantly say a teacher. Like a teacher was like, I just thought I worshiped teachers. I thought they were the coolest. So thank you, Nicole, for these awesome questions. You guys, it's so great being on here today. And I would love to get to know you. We would love to get to know you more. Connect with us on Instagram. Let us know where you're at, where you're coming from, and let us know if you want to be on the podcast too, because we have a list generated when we start taking guests, and we can't wait to have you on. So let us know. I love you. Do something wonderful and amazing and beautiful today, and we will talk soon. Bye, you guys.